Hello, I'm Linda from Barlates Body Blitz, and here's my fur baby Minnie grooming herself after having some snacks. Today we're doing all about the legs, long lines. So we're going to be doing a lot of exercises standing as well as on the mat, where we're really going to focus on having long lines, lengthening away from the body. There will obviously be some bent leg positions as well, but the overall consensus is that we want to have streamlined long lines so that we're creating that nice long lean physique. So for today's workout, all you will need is a mat and a chair to hold onto for balance. If you wanted to intensify, you could hold onto a light hand weight for some of the standing exercises where we're only using one arm to balance. Otherwise, you can do the whole workout without. There is a section where we're going to be doing a mini handstand. I will show you some modifications at the time, so if you don't feel comfortable doing that, then you can just do the modification, okay? But if you've never done a mini handstand before, it's actually not as scary as you might think. Many people think they're just going to flip over, but that very rarely happens. I've fallen many times in handstands, and you tend to always fall to the side where you can kind of catch yourself in a less awkward position. But don't worry about it too much. We'll get to it when we get to it, okay? So we're going to get started straight away with the chair off to our side. You just want to stand in a nice hip width parallel position. You're just holding on a little bit. We will be leaning a little bit into it like this, so you just want to have a bit of room. So from here, all we're going to do is pick up that leg, and you can either sweep your arm or even just keep that arm by your side. I like to sweep it, and we're just waking up our entire side body here. So you're leaning over slightly, but I don't want you to dump the weight into the chair. I want you to use your core and the stability of your supporting leg to really hold you upright. Out and in. So we're keeping our kneecap to the front the entire time, picking it up with the outside of the leg and making sure that we're always keeping this supporting leg slightly bent. A few more like this. Trying to lengthen away, so pointing the toe towards the far side of the room, lengthening at the same time as strengthening. 4 more like this. 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to lean a little bit more. You can even place your elbow down, and we're just going to do little circles. Circle around. Now, because we're just warming up, you don't have to go super high. I want you to make sure your leg is still bent here, and you're just circling around and around. So even just a low circle like this, if you're really engaging and you're focusing on keeping the kneecap to the front, you should be feeling some nice heat in the outer thigh, hip, and outer glute area. A few more like this, and then we're going to switch direction for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now just reverse. So it doesn't matter if you were going the wrong way, just reverse whatever you were doing, around and around. Now as you get warmer, maybe pick it up a little bit higher. Maybe bring your arm overhead. Whenever you're lifting your arms above your head, you're going to increase your heart rate just a little bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you can hold on to the chair. Make sure you've got a bit of distance here. We're going to bring the knee in towards the elbow, extend and down. So it's up and in, extend and down. Up and in, extend and down. If you want to, you can turn your toe out a little bit to the diagonal. Up and in, extend and down. Up and in, extend and down. Once again, thinking about pointing away really nice and long towards the far wall and not putting too much weight into this arm. You should be able to at any time lift it up because you're mainly using your core here as much as possible. Up and in, out and down. Simple exercises, really focusing on form. 4 more. 3, 2, and last 1. Nice job. We're just going to do that whole thing to the other side. So just put the chair on the other side, come into that hip width position. You're not leaning all the way down yet, just a little bit of a light hold. Hands either sweeping with the leg or just hold them here. Pick the leg up and back down. Breathing out at the top of the motion, keeping a nice bend in that supporting leg. And once again, thinking about kneecap to the front, toe reaching for that far wall. Up and down, up and down. So you really want to think about holding your tummy in the entire time. That will help you to balance. And you almost want to be hinging forward a little bit from the hips, sending your weight into the heel of your supporting leg. Just a very light touch here. So this is where I said you could use a hand weight to intensify, but only a very light one. Up and down. Sweeping long, so now that you're a bit warmer, you can go a little bit higher. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to do those rotations. So you can go back or front, doesn't really matter, because we're going to change it halfway through. So around and around, focusing on keeping the legs super straight and stretching as well as lifting and contracting. Your kneecap stays to the front of the room the entire time. The bigger the circle, the harder it is. So if you're just starting out, then maybe you're just down here. Don't dump into this chair. Your shoulder should be away from your ear. 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're just going to reverse it. And maybe you want to bring your arm overhead as well on this side. Reverse. Breathe. Oxygenate your muscles. It will help to get rid of lactic acid. Stretching, pointing through that toe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now, if you want to put your other hand on here, we're going to come into that knee in, extend, down, up. Knee in, extend, down, up. Maybe your supporting foot turns out a little bit. That will give you a bit more stability. Down, up. And if you're finding it too hard to come all the way to your elbow, then maybe just keep it low. Okay, that's your option. You just choose what's challenging for you. It doesn't have to be exactly what I'm doing, as long as it's something that makes you feel the burn. In and out, down and up. 4 more. Should be feeling some nice heat in both sides now. 2. And last 1. Nice job. So we're bringing the chair back to the other side, but we're kind of going to use it more in front. I'm just going to stay on an angle because it's easier for you to see what I'm doing. So we're going to do a lunge behind in a curtsy position. So you've got your feet turned out and you're going to lunge behind. So all we're doing is a lunge behind and then a kick to the side. A lunge behind and a kick to the front. Lunge behind side, lunge behind front. Okay, so it's kind of diagonal front and front. You're staying quite upright through your body. Your chair is really just for balance here. You should be able to do this without the chair, okay? But because I really want you to focus on the lines here, I'd rather you have something to hold on to so that you're not too worried about wobbling and you really can focus on long legs. So down, lengthen to the front. You don't have to go super high. I just want you to go down and side, down and front with long legs, extended and lengthened. So your kneecap here is to the ceiling, and here it's to that wall, okay? So you're twisting. Same positioning as we just did in the warm-up when you kick to the side. Don't put too much pressure on the chair. We're doing a few more of these, and then we're going to stay in kind of a hinged forward position and just move our leg straight from side to front. And that's going to burn. So get ready. 4 more. And up. 3. Up. 2. Up. Last one. And if I ever go too fast, slow it down. Now keep your leg up here. You might want to move your chair a little bit. We're just going to sweep, turn our knee up, sweep back. Keep your leg extended and long. Sweep, turn up, sweep back. If this is too much up here, then maybe do more of an arc down here. But if you can do a few in this standing position, that's really where I want you. Supporting leg is bent. You are never dropping that leg. Look at where your chair is and where your leg is, and don't go below that line. Just 4 more like this. So when it's to the side, it's directly out to the side of your hip. 3, 2. Last one, keep it here. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Maybe a tiny plie in the supporting leg. Pulse. Keep your body quite up. I don't want you down here. I want you up, because then you're going to engage a bit of the waistline, muffin top area as well. Pulse, pulse. 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you know we've got to do it. Pulse it up. This time do not plie the supporting leg. Keep it high. See where the chair is. And pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Are you sweating like me? That really got my heart rate up. It's super humid again here in Perth. We're doing the other side, exactly the same thing. So turn out position. You're going to curtsy behind, directly out the side of your hip, curtsy behind, and diagonal in front, just by your chair. Side up, front up, side and front. So when you curtsy, make sure your weight is in between your front and your back leg, okay? You are hinging a little bit, but I want the weight quite balanced here. Breathe out as you lift, and really think sweeping and lengthening, long, lean lines. Up. This down to up motion is going to get the heart rate up for you, okay, and burn some calories, which we really want as well. So it's like a bit of a cardio sculpt. But as I said, if this is too fast, go at your own pace. So a few more like this, and then we're doing those sweeps. How about 4 more? And side, front, 3, and front, 2, side, and front. Last one, side and front. Now just come back to the side, and we're going to sweep, pivot in the hip socket. You might need to move your chair a little bit further over. So you're sweeping, kneecap to the front, kneecap to the ceiling, front, ceiling, front, ceiling. Can you keep your leg up in the same horizontal line the entire time? So you're coming in line and then front. I know it's tough, so if you need to, down here. And if you wobble, that's totally fine. I just wobble too. How about 4 and 3 and 2 and last one. Now keep it up and pulse. Pulse, pulse, come on. Breathe through it. After this, we're leaving the chair and we're going to the mat. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To the front. I just realized we didn't plie the leg when we did those ones. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go back. Just do a few plies with a raise. A little bit slower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And because we need to finish in the same way, hold it and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. We're just going to take a bit of a stretch. Come back. Wide legs and stretch in between your arms. Deep breath in and out. Really stretch the back of your legs. One more breath. And you're up. Okay, so move your chair completely out of the way. And we're going to start with those mini handstand positions. So first of all, we'll just do down dog leg raises, and then we're going to move into the mini handstand. And that's where I'm going to show you the modification. So just come into a down dog. So keep your arms and your legs a little bit wider than hip width. And if you can bring your heels all the way down, then that's perfect. If you can't and you're just a little bit up, that's okay. But you're trying to push your weight kind of into the center so your arms and legs are both straight. Now bring your back foot, the one furthest away from me, closer to your center line so that when you pick up the front foot, you are still in a very stable position. Now pick up your front leg. So all we're going to do is down and up with the front leg. That's all we're doing. Now when I do the mini handstand, I'm going to push off and do a handstand by bringing this leg up and bringing the other one up to meet it. I'll show you when we get there, but what I want you to do is to just stay doing this, okay? Stay doing this, or you can do a tiny little hop. So let's do 5 more of these. 4, 3, 2, 1. So I'll show you with a hop. So now we're going to bring the knee in to get momentum, and we're just going to jump a little bit. Knee in and up. So this is where you can stay. If you want to take it up a notch, you can bring the back leg to meet the front leg. Keep looking towards your feet and just come up, in and up, in and up, in and up. We're going to add on to this. We're going to go in and up, step through, okay? Kick the leg, come back down, and we're going to go up, step through, kick the leg, come back down. Now if you're doing just the glute raise, it's up, step through, kick the leg, come back down. It's up, through, kick, and down. Choose your level. Once you choose your level, stick with it as long as you can. It's up and through and kick and down. And it's okay if you're wobbling, that's normal. Remember, your other option is just to do a little hop and through and kick and down. Hop and through and kick and down. I want your legs long and extended. So here, long legs, extend. Here in this kick, long lines. It's up, however you want to do it, step through and extend. Now I'm going to add on one more time. Okay, so come through and kick. Now we're going to go up. We're going to bring our leg through. We're going to go hop, hop. Then we're going to stand and do that kick. Come down and up and through, hop, hop, and kick. Now, if you don't want to do that, then just do another leg raise, hop, hop, and kick. It's down, it's up, it's through, switch, switch, and kick. Down and up and through, switch, switch, and kick. Down, if you just want to do a little hop, and through, switch, switch, and kick. Come on, just a few more, and through, switch, switch, and kick. How about 4? Down, it's up, it's through, switch, switch, and kick. Down, it's up, it's through, switch, switch, and kick. 2 more. Down and up and through, switch, switch, and kick. Just 1 more. Down and up and through, switch, switch, and kick. Get back down into the down dog. Now we're going to go up and side, side and back. Up and side, side and back. That's all we're doing. If this is too hard, you have this option. Come to all 4s. But if you can, stay up. Make sure you're balanced between your arms and that one leg. Keep your leg long and back. Around and back. 4 and 3 and 2 and last one and in. Okay, so we did it all on that side. We're going to do it again on the other side. Choose your options. There is no shame in just doing a little hop or even just a glute raise, okay? So if I stuff up, just keep going. Try, once you know the exercise or see the exercise, look down at the mat. Don't try to keep looking at me because you're going to put your whole body out of alignment. Are you ready? Come into the down dog on the other side, and we're just going to go up and down with that leg. It's up and down. It's up and down. So if you can keep your other heel on the mat, try to do that. You're looking towards your back leg, okay? Don't crane your neck to look at me and don't look up. You're letting your neck kind of go in alignment with your spine. Up. So you're squeezing your glute at the top, keeping that long line pointing away with that toe. And in a few more, we're going to start that handstand. And it's up to you if you want to keep with this or just do a little hop. So let's all just do a little hop off the back leg. It's down, little hop up, down, little hop up. Now, if you want to bring it in, little hop up. Bring it in, little hop up. Okay, you ready? Big leg up. In, big leg up. This gets you more momentum by bringing the knee in, but you don't have to do it. If you want to be hardcore, keep it straight, like this. It just means you need to use more power from your back leg. Okay? Up, in, and up. We're going to add on that kick. 1 more. Kick. So step through. Get your balance, kick it up, come back down. Now from here, you can go straight into the handstand, step through, kick the leg, come back down, sweep it up. Now, this is my wobbly side, so I'm trying not to look at you. I'm trying just to pick a spot in front of me as I come up. And try to keep that leg straight, kneecap to the ceiling, nice parallel lifted leg. Long lines, up, step forward. It's okay to turn out your foot that you're stepping on, up. We're gonna add on that switch in 2 more. And step and kick. Last one, up and step and kick. Now go back up. Now step, switch, and kick. Step back, bring it up, step forward, switch, and kick. See, I nearly forgot myself. It's up, forward, switch, and kick. And if you're finding this too hard, just do a little tiny one. Step forward, switch, and kick. And if you don't want to do the switches, just do another leg raise. Up, forward, switch, kick. Down, up. This is a great one for the heart rate. Switch, straight leg kick. And point to the ceiling and forward, switch, and kick. How about 3 more? It's up and forward, switch, and kick. 2 more. Up, step forward, switch, and kick. This is the last one. It's up, forward, switch, and kick. Come back down into the down dog. We're going to come to the front, or actually more directly to the side and to the back. Now if you want to do this like this, you can. Side and back. I actually think it's harder on your knees because here you have more range of motion. I want a big arc. I want your leg to stay straight. Point your toe, lengthen away. Breathe. Come on, we're nearly done with this. 4 more, and around. 3, and 2, and last one, and back. Nice job, come down. Do a child's pose for me. Deep breath in and armpits to the mat. 1 more deep breath. And now you're side lying. So you're lying down on the side where you didn't just work the leg, or you did just work the leg. So you want to be working the other leg right now. So if you were swinging with this leg, then you're on this side, okay? Because you just want to give the other leg a bit of a break. So we're going to go back into that initial series that we did with the chair, but we're going to do it on the mat. You've got a few options here. You can either come down on your elbow, which is going to make it a little bit easier, or you can actually stay up so that you're engaging more of your obliques, because in this position, you're going to be crunching a lot more in here. Up to you, whether you've had enough or whether you want more. So I'm going to stay up for a bit. I might go down in a while. You can, however, kind of bend into it a little bit because it's going to add up fast. So we're just going to go up and down, up and down. Exactly how we did to start. You're keeping your body to the front. You're keeping your belly pulled in nice and tight. You're trying to keep your hips stacked. And you're really lengthening through that leg. And if you want to add your arm in, you can. Now, if you want to keep this arm straight, it's fine. But just make sure that you keep your shoulder away from your ear. And lengthen. And lengthen. Now, your leg is going to want to travel forward because it feels a bit more comfortable there. Don't let it, okay? We're just doing a little bit of mat work and then we're done with this workout. So I want you to give me your all for the finishes. Just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now this is where it's going to start burning. You're going to rotate. I'm circling back. So if you're down here, it's going to be much, much easier than if you're up here. If you're up here, you don't have to do as big a circle, but what I want you to focus on is keeping your hips stacked, because you're going to want to turn out like this. It makes it so much easier. Don't. Just keep your hips stacked and circle. We're not doing many. Just 4 more. 3, kneecap to the front, 2, 1, and then we're going to reverse it. You can keep it small. It's getting excruciating, I know, so try your hardest to keep that leg nice and straight. Kneecap to the front. It burns so much. You know something good is going on down there, right? 4, 3, and if you're crazy, 2, you can add ankle weights. 1, guess what? We're in, we're out, down, up. In, out, down, up. This burns. Out, down, up. If you're down here, it's in, out, down, up. In, out, down, up. I'm not sure if I'm going to get up again because it feels so much easier down here. No, I'm going to get up. Just a few. And then we're on to the other side. 4, 3, come on, hips stacked. 2, breathe. Last one, down, up. Oh my goodness, the burn, the burn. Sit up for a second. I can't even do that. That just, that hurts so much. Okay, other side. Maybe sit like this for a second. Ouch, 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 fire. So are you choosing down here? I wish I chose down here before, but because I didn't, I have to stay up because you got to be even, right? Are you ready? Extend that leg, and we're just going to go up and down. So I want you to think graceful and long, lengthen away, hips are stacked, not turning to the ceiling because that is cheating. Keep the leg back in line with your hip. Don't let it travel forward because that's cheating. Up and down. Space between your shoulder and your neck. And your ear, I mean. Your shoulder and your neck are kind of joined, aren't they? Come on. You know this is the last little bit. So just think these last reps is what's going to really count. 4 more. 3, this leg had a bit of a break. 2, so it's not quite as sore. 1, so we might need to do some extra reps. Do you think? Actually, now that I'm doing the circles, I think not. Because that's pretty painful. Keep it small, but please don't do this. See this? Don't do that. It will just take all the tension out of that outer thigh, outer hip, outer glute. If anything, come down here, but then you need to go a little bit higher, okay, because it's easier. 4, 3, 2, 1, and reverse it. Oh my goodness. I hope you're feeling what I'm feeling right now. I mean, I must admit, I already did a workout this morning that focused on the same muscle groups, and that may have been a mistake. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to come in, out, down, up. In, out, down, up. Just breathe. Breathe, breathe, and tell yourself it's only lactic acid building up. You can move through this lactic acid. Flex and point, do whatever you need to. Just 3, down, up, oh my goodness, 2, down, up, last one, down, up. I know I said we're done, but I kind of feel like we neglected our inner thighs. So I think you'll be with me when I say let's finish off with a few inner thighs. So get down on the mat, yay, onto your back. Put your heels together, bend your legs open like a frog, and just press out and in. Now I want you to press against your heels. If you want some bonus abs, bring your legs a bit lower. I want you to open out your knees at the bottom. keep contracted and press against your heels. Now as you extend out, I want you to squeeze with the under inner side of your glutes and all the way down your thighs and even your calves. A few more like this. So take a second as it's lengthened and squeeze and contract everything. Squeeze and contract everything. 4, 3, 2, last one, and we're going to do little ones, little ones, little ones. Come on, little ones, bend, extend. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now point, bring one foot to the knee, the inside of the knee. You can either just put your toe there or if you want to put your whole flat foot. Now go down at a diagonal and up. And you're using this back leg to create resistance for the moving leg. Okay, so for this front straight leg, you're creating resistance by pushing down. Don't just pretend. If you're doing this and just kind of pretending, don't. 4 more. 3, we're not doing many. 2, 1, and we're just doing that to the other side, and then we're done, okay? So push down, push down. Turn that back leg out so you really feel the inner thigh. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Just bring those knees in and then just open your legs out to the side and just stretch. Oh, that feels really good. Just bounce there for a bit and then just happy baby and rock side to side. And I'm a bit obsessed with the same sequence of stretches at the moment because I just feel that it gets into every area that we've just worked. So we're just going to do the same sequence again. So bring your leg in for a hamstring stretch. You don't have to bring it at super close. It can be wherever that your leg can be fully straight, okay? It doesn't matter if your leg is bent and you're in here like this. You're not going to be stretching your hamstrings. You want to keep that leg straight behind the knee and then find your point of challenge. Then bring it out, and you should be able to bring it down further by bringing it out to the side and keep it straight. Keep breathing. And then bring the leg across the center line, keeping it completely straight. You're not going to be able to do much. It literally is just going to feel so kind of stretched behind here, all the way down your hamstring and the outside of your calf and knee. That should feel really kind of good but not good at the same time. Now just bend and bring that knee across. It doesn't have to go all the way to the floor, but keep your shoulders down and look to the front. And then open out your hips. Just bring that open and let it just drop. And lastly, figure 4. So bring that leg in. If you're really tight like me, you don't even need to bring it in far. Just wherever you feel that stretch, all the way down the outside of your hip and glute. And then do the other side, hamstring stretch. And one of your legs may be quite a bit tighter than the other, so you might just want to loosen it a little bit, bend, extend. Just lightly bounce through the stretches to kind of feel where you can pull it in a little bit more. Especially if it's your tighter side, you can spend a bit more time there. And then just bring it out to the side and stretch the inner thigh and the hamstring at the same time. It's actually really good to have something like a sofa to create resistance against while you're stretching. It's like a resistance stretching. So you can use the sofa to kind of push into to find stretches in areas that you might not be able to if it's just free. Now just bring it across the center line. It just needs a tiny crossover and you'll feel that all the way up down the outside straight away. And then just bring that knee to the front and look to the back. Make sure your shoulders are down. Your knee doesn't need to go down. It can just be pulled over as much as possible. You should feel a nice rotation in the spine. And then just open up that hip. Let everything just be loose. Maybe wiggle a bit. And then just figure 4 stretch. You can bring it in as close as you want and then push away with your hand on that knee. Some people even like to just pull in like this with a straight leg, up to you, where you're at with that. And then we're just going to roll it up. Sit in a cross-legged position, lean forward. Oh, that feels so good. The leg that's in front, reach away from that leg. Deepen that stretch. And then just reach over and forward, because we did use our arms a little bit for support. Switch the leg that's in front. Come forward. Then lean over to the other side. You should feel a nice stretch in your glutes as well as your side body. And then just over, really reaching, and to the corner, and to the corner, and then just sit up and rotate through your spine a few times, and reach up overhead, side to side. And that is it. Thanks so much for joining me for all about the legs long lines. I hope you felt the burn and you feel lengthened and stretched by the end of it. If you didn't get those mini handstands, honestly, there's something to work up to. And I always love it when I find a workout where I'm challenged, and each time I do it, I can see my progress. So don't get disheartened, just keep trying, and have a look at my handstand tutorial on YouTube that will give you ideas of how to strengthen your body to be able to do an entire handstand. Okay, thanks for joining me. I'll see you at the next segment. Bye for now.